The last tool I want to talk about today is the Magic Wand tool. So if you click and hold the object selection tool, it's the last one here. The Magic Wand tool will select similar colors in the image. So for example, if I click here, it will select the kind of greenish and grayish color. And let me remove the selection, and then if I click here, all the yellowish color are selected. If I click here, all the kind of black color are selected. There are a few settings we can change. For example, the tolerance. Now the tolerance is set to 30. So the larger value of the tolerance, the wider range of similar colors will be selected. So now it's 30. If I click here, like all these similar yellow colors are selected. And if I change it to a smaller one and I click on the same location, like very few pixels are selected. So that is the tolerance. You can play with that yourself. Okay, let me go back to 30. And then another setting is this one, and on other computers it may display as contiguous, and currently the contiguous is not checked. So it means similar colors in the entire picture will be selected. If I click white, it will like this. And if I keep it checked, it means only connected pixels will be selected. So if I click here again, like it's only picking this part. Even though these other three parts are the same color, it won't be selected because I have this contiguous checked. Okay, that is the concept of the Magic Wand tool. But how are we actually using it? So it will be very useful in this situation. That is when the background is very simple, when the background is a solid color and then the object itself is quite complicated. So in this situation, if you use the like the magnetic lasso tool, it will take us very long time to manually select all the details. But using the Magic Wand tool, we can quickly select white color on the background and then just remove the background, and then we will have the object left. So to do that, there is a very important step. Currently, if you open any image in Photoshop, it will be considered a background layer. We have to change it to a normal layer. So you're just going to double click on the background layer and then click OK. And now it is converted to a regular layer. And then we can use the Magic Wand tool to click on this image. I'm going to, now the contiguous is checked. So let's try to keep it unchecked and see what happens. It selected all the white colors on the image, but it also accidentally picked up the center of the leaf, which we actually want to keep. So that's why let me remove the selection using Control D or Select Deselect. Okay, I will keep the contiguous checked and then click on the background and press the delete key to move the background. Okay, and then I can click on the shadow and then delete that too, and use the Control D to remove the selection. And now I'm under this add to selection function here, which means I can click multiple areas to select them together and then delete it. And here, like the background white color and this checkerboard background are kind of similar. It's hard to tell which part is deleted and which part is not. So I have a little trick here. You can create a empty layer under our image, and then we can paint it with a very bright color like red. So now we can clearly see which part of the background is not removed. Let's go back to the magic wand tool and select. Yeah, remember to go back to the object layer instead of the color layer. And now we can we need to deselect too, because when I was on this layer, I clicked once and this whole layer was selected. So remember to deselect when there is something selected on the image. So go back to this layer and then click, click, click. Just click at all the white part that we don't want and then delete it. Okay, I think this is good enough. So we can remove that layer and then drag this to our document and then play with it.